Hello. I'd like to demonstrate an alternative method to blitzing. Now, when playing apple football, if you think the quarterback's going to pass and you want to put increased pressure on the quarterback, you could call a blitz, and of course your goal is to sack the quarterback. When you do that, your defense is automatically in D alignment. Okay? Now, I don't play face-to-face, I play solo. So I determine the defense on neutral downs through the Fletch 67 rating, or on situational downs like third and long, I refer to the situational down and distance chart. So the criteria is, for a blitz, the defense must be in D. So when either one of these two systems tell me that the defense is in D, I roll a third die, this yellow dice. And if it rolls 1 through 5, then there's no blitz. But if I roll a 6, that's the trigger for a blitz. Now, APA specifies in the rules that if you call a blitz, you read the quarterback's card from a 2-line drop. And if it's a completed pass, then you read the final results from 2 lines above. So, for example, let's say you had a medium pass called and the play result on the quarterback's card was a 6. You drop 2 lines to 8, still a completion. You would read the play result from 4. Now, in my method, I follow those rules only for play results 1 through 12 on the quarterback's card. Okay? Now we know 13's a half fumble number, so 13 stays as is, and for dice rolls 21 through 36, I adhere to the board result. Okay? So if I have a situation and it's anywhere between 1 through 12 on the quarterback's cards, I adhere to the APA's rules. But I want to recreate a situation that I had happen earlier in a game between the 1967 Oakland Raiders and the 1967 Miami Dolphins at Oakland Alameda County Coliseum. Okay. The situation was in the first quarter. Oakland was an A index in the pass, A index in the run. It was 3rd down and 6 from the Oakland 46-yard line. Now, the call play in the huddle was, of course, a medium pass. Now, I'm going to recreate how this play happened. Okay. I usually roll a third die on 3rd and long because the majority of the time it comes up in D alignment. The play result was 34, and the yellow die was a 6. So now that's my trigger, there's a blitz. When I looked at my down and distance chart, 3rd and 8, if it falls within 11 and 53, defense is in D. So defense was in D alignment. The yellow dice to me indicated that there was a blitz. All right. I already had an audible in the game, so I don't need to roll for an audible because you can only get 1 audible per quarter. So now I rolled for my intended receiver, and I rolled a 32. When I checked Oakland's play card, 32 was Billy Cannon, was the receiver. Billy was a A receiver, so he was rated B against the screen and short pass, A against medium for medium and long pass. All right. Oakland was an AA. Billy's an A receiver for medium pass. You know from a previous video that even for 1960 era replays, I still adhere to the reduction rule for situational downs. So I'm going to read this play from BD. When I rolled the dice, it turned out to be a 63. When I referred to Darryl LaMonca's card, it would have been, it's an 18. Now, if I was adhering to APA's rules, I'd be reading B column from 20, it would have been W65, an interception. Well, I noticed a lot of replays that I've done in the past. My interception rate would be just a tad high. I remember having a conversation with Mark Zarb about it. Mark says, man, interception rate's running high. I says, yeah, I know. I says, I believe it's from Blitz. And you get a Blitz at RPN 18 or 19, dropping that to 20, 21, you got issues. You're going to have an interception the majority of the time. So he came up with a system to alleviate that. And I love this system. So whenever you have a play result off the quarterback's card anywhere between 14 and 19, you adhere to your thought processes is the quarterback's hurried, the quarterback's pressured. Now why I really love this innovation is because it works in conjunction with the sack and interception rating, okay? Primarily the sack rating. Now, Oakland, Miami had a sack rating of 0 and they had an interception rate of 13, all right? I would raise their sack rating by 5, okay, to make that a 15, and then I roll the dice. Now I rolled here a 32. If I roll anywhere outside of that window of 11 through 15, it's an incompletion, automatic incompletion. If I rolled 11, 12, 13, 14, or 15, the quarterback would have been sacked, and I would read it from the 30 line, and I would add 3 yards onto it. So let's say that the end result was a sack for negative 11 yards. I would have wrote it down as a sack for 14 yards. All right? And situation happened in my game, and it also turned out to be an incomplete pass, not a sack. But it really, I mean, take Oakland for example. Oakland has a sack rating of 22. I mean, that's unbelievable. But they had 67 sacks that year. Okay. Now you're going to say, all right, Greg, with this method, is it really going to be throwing off your sack totals? All right. This might fix your interception, but is it interfering with your sack totals? Well, I just finished the 9th game of the season with the Raiders. In actual life, they had a sack rating of 2.9. In the replay, their sack rating is 3.0. So, I mean, it has not had a negative impact on this replay or any other replay I've done. Now, I'm going to come back to you with a couple more videos on Blitz to address other issues. But until then, have a good day.